our kite properties. We have 3 of them, and this picture is already labeled for me. So we got 2 pairs of consecutive congruent sides. So you can see these 2 are consecutive because they're next to each other. They're congruent. Same thing with these 2. Going to be congruent. 1 pair of opposite angles are congruent. That's going to be these angles right here. Those are always going to be the same. And our diagonals are perpendicular. And you can see that they create that 90 degrees. All right. Example 1, we've got our angles. So we've got angle A labeled and angle C, and we need B and D. And you can see that B and D are the ones that are going to be congruent. So remember, our total kite degree is 360. So I'm going to minus 85 and minus 43 from that, and that's going to give me 232. So that's going to be what this adds up to be. Since they are congruent, I can just divide by 2, and that's 116. Each of those is 116. Okay, our S is 10, and our U is 9. Find QS. All right, so remember, this makes a 90 degree, which means we have a right triangle. We've got our a squared plus b squared equals c squared situation here. So we've got 9 squared plus b squared equals 10 squared. When we do the math, that b is going to be 4.4. That's this one right here. So we want to find what QS is, that total. And it's not marked here, but those are congruent. So this has to be 4.4. So to find QS, 4.4 plus 4.4, QS equals 8.8. All right, let's solve for X. So we have these angles given in equations. We have this angle. Since we know D, we know B is 109. So first thing we need to do is figure out how many degrees is going to be allocated to those 2. So 360 minus 109 minus 109, and that's going to be 142. So these 2 angles are going to add up to 142. So 5x plus 14 plus 3x plus 8 equals 142. Combine like terms, isolate my x is 15. That's all we need to find out. We could figure out what each of those angles were, but we don't need to. Let's find NQP. We want to find this total angle right here. Because of we have our angles are going to add up to add up to 90. So x equals 8. Plug it in. And our degrees right there is 50 degrees. All right, let me know if you have any questions on our kites.